I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the Deontay. This is Muhammad Ali coming off that stunner. He predicted it as he knocked out Sonny Liston.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
And now for the official introductions. We turn it over to the world-renowned Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
And of course, we fight outside. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. You would not want to be hit by this guy, trust me. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Nobody home with that hook. Considering we're outside in this sold-out arena, it almost feels like the Roman Colosseum and 2 gladiators going at it.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The straight right just misses. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Which fighter will say no mas? Back and forth they go. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got it? The bell rings and we start the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both want the knockout. A perfect counter lands. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Catch and shoot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. The straight right just misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Wilder in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell sometimes.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Punch, counter punch. They better start respecting each other's punching power. That punch misses completely. Jab slightly off target. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Good job getting out of the way of that left. Beautiful counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judge. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the 5th. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. These two were made for each other. wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Nice counter shot. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. To be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter. Nice work to block that right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout. On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Do you believe this? They exchange punches. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. And he fails to score with that left hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get capped. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Listen to me, are you okay? You're out of here.
It happened.